Good morning. Today we're going to be doing a lesson on identifying facts and opinions. And before I start, I want to review what a fact is and an opinion. A fact is something that can be proven to be true. So if we said fall comes after summer, that's a fact. We can prove it. An opinion is something that we believe or the way that we feel. So if I said summer is the best season of all, that's my opinion. It's the way that I feel. Okay, today we're going to read the story, The End of Summer. And this is going to be a visualizing activity, which means that you're going to have to listen closely for details, adjectives, descriptive words, so that you can create a movie in your mind about what's happening in the story. It was the Cubs' first summer, and they were enjoying summer's delightful activities. Each day, they went swimming with Mama Bear, splashing and playing tag in the lake. They picked berries and had picnics under leafy green trees. One day, the Cubs were swimming while Mama Bear picked flowers. Squirrel came by, carrying a sack of nuts. "Hello, Cubs," he called. "Do you feel that cool nip in the air? The season will soon be over. Summer will end and fall will be here soon. I think fall is the best season." "What do you mean, summer will end?" asked the Cubs. "Do you mean it will not be warm enough to swim and have picnics?" "Yes," said Squirrel. "Don't you know that summer lasts only a few months? Then it is fall, and then it is..." But Squirrel didn't finish his sentence because the Cubs began to cry and wail and call for their mother. Mama Bear came running. "Why are you crying, dears?" she asked. "There's no reason to cry." "Squirrel just told us that summer will end," said the Cubs. "We thought it would always be summer." There, my dears," said Mama Bear. "It is true. I was waiting for the right time to tell you because you both love summer so much." "But what will happen when summer ends?" asked the Cubs. "What will we do with our days?" "Do not worry," said Mama Bear. "After summer is fall. The weather is cool. We can take brisk hikes and pick pumpkins. You can play in the colorful leaves and fall from the trees. We will eat lots of food to get ready for our long sleep." "That sounds like fun," said the Cubs, "but we will miss summer." "Do not worry, dear," said Mama Bear. "Summer will be back next year and every year because that is nature's way." "Hooray, hooray," said the Cubs. "Summer will be back next year and fall will soon be here and we will have fun in new ways." Okay. When I read, I look in the text for statements that can be proven to be true, or statements that are someone's beliefs or a way of thinking. This helps me learn new ideas as I read. When Squirrel says, "Summer lasts only a few months," he's stating something that can be proven to be true. I can prove it by observing or by reading a nonfiction book about seasons. Squirrel is telling his belief when he says, "I think fall is the best summer," or the best season, This is Squirrel's belief, not a fact that we can prove. It is neither right nor wrong. As we read, it is important to know the difference between a fact and opinion. A fact is a piece of information that we can prove is true. For example, it is a fact that the word book has 4 letters. An opinion is a person's belief, a way of thinking, or a judgment. You cannot call an opinion right or wrong. For example, I'm stating my opinion if I say, "Grape jelly tastes better than strawberry jelly." Your opinion might be different. Okay, now we're going to take the text and we're going to find different examples of opinions and facts, and we're going to include them in a chart. So the first hi there. Now we're going to be modeling how we can take facts and opinions and sort them into this T-chart. One side says the facts and one side is opinions. The first thing I'm going to do is put the title of the story. And the title of the story was The End of Summer. Okay. In the story, we read that Squirrel said, summer lasts only a few months. That is an example of a fact. So I'm going to write it over here. Squirrel also said, I think fall is the best season. That's an example of an opinion, so I'm going to write it over here. Okay, so now we're going to finish the chart with other examples of facts and opinions. So if we said jumping in leaves is the best, that is the way I feel about it, so, or you feel about it, so we're going to put it in the opinion side. Okay. Now this statement, in fall, the weather gets cooler. That's an example of fact because it can be proven to be true. We could read a book about the fall and the weather, we could even observe it ourselves, or we could think about past experiences and we know that in the fall, the weather got cooler. Now, if I said in fall, the days get shorter, that'd be an example of a fact as well, because that could be proven to be true. We could read a book about it. We could think about what happened in the fall a few months ago. We could find that information and prove it to be true. So I'm going to add that statement to the fact side. Now, if I said the colorful leaves look so pretty, that's the way I feel about it. So that's an example of an opinion. So I'm going to write it on the opinion side. If I said the cool weather feels wonderful, that's the way I feel about the weather. So that would be considered an example of an opinion. Somebody else may not like the way the weather feels. So I'm going to put it on the opinion side. Okay. Now, if I said fall comes after summer, we can prove that to be true. We know that fall is the season to follow summer. We know that from year to year, that's what happens. Or we could read a book about the weather and the seasons and we would find that same information. So it can be proven to be true. So I'm going to add that to the fact side. Okay, so before we end the lesson, let's review that a fact is a statement that can be proven through research. An opinion is a thought about what a person believes, thinks, or feels about something.